Welcome to episode 4 of Fattin Around with Matthew Kreklau. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. I have a new Patreon, link down in the description. Talk about more later. You can now live on a cruise ship for $30,000 a year. Boy, does that sound like some kind of hellscape. And who knows what kind of viruses be on that ship. From CNN, have you ever dreamed of giving it all up? Leaving it all behind and hitting the road to escape your responsibilities. Sound good, doesn't it? But it all sounds expensive. Because a new cruise company is launching a 3-year, 130,000-mile Escape Your Daily Life cruise for only $30,000 a year per person per year. Life at Sea Cruises has opened bookings for this 3-year voyage that leaves from Istanbul November 1st, 2023. The company is promising to tick off 375 ports around the world. I don't really see why you'd want to live on a cruise ship for 3 years. It says it starts at $30,000 a person per year, coming out at $179,000 for the 3-year trip for 2 people. The cheapest outdoor cabin costs $36,000 a year. I don't understand. The rooms look really small too. It honestly just sounds terrible, and I don't know who in their right mind would actually think that's fun. Okay. But I guess the meals are included. It'll loop Australia, New Zealand, and the island hop to the South Pacific. Just one warning: you'll need not just a cruise ship, but a time machine to visit some of the stops listed, which includes places like the Lighthouse of Alexandria, which were destroyed in antiquity. So it's going to be visiting places that don't even exist. Hope you get your money's worth. Okay, on to the next article. California snow. From the New York Times, again, as always, not reporting on Ukraine. And now we got a week of intense snowfall in the San Bernardino Mountains has left residents and tourists rationing food and pleading for help. There's an image of a snowed-in road. That looks scary. Okay. In the aftermath of a blizzard that left parts of Southern California buried under as much as 10 feet of snow, emergency workers and volunteers were still scrambling on Friday to help scores of residents and tourists who were unaccustomed to the sheer amount of precipitation. My goodness. Although the sun had been shining since the storm ended on Wednesday, imposing snow berms still trapped people in cabins. Natural gas lines were fractured, sparking 5 fires in 2 days, officials said. When firefighters arrived to extinguish the flames, they found hydrants encased in ice and feet of snow. On Thursday, Governor Gavin Newsom declared a state of emergency. Wow. That's interesting. It's a place people can get to from Los Angeles quickly, so there's a mix of people who are not necessarily used to these types of risky challenges, they said. The narrow, winding roads. It'd definitely be difficult to be driving up in the mountains. It says trapped residents say they didn't have any idea when they'd be able to leave. They also had escaped the storm, waiting anxiously at the foot of the mountains to return. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, it's also been snowing in Florida, so it's been an interesting year. Officials said it could be at least another week before they allow access to the mountain communities for anyone beyond residents. Huh. Somewhat interesting. It says right here, someone's roof was sagging, fully collapsed. Huh. Well, I guess that could be dangerous, especially a lot of their buildings probably aren't outfitted to handle that much weight. Okay. Next, let's move on to Rachel Ray ends her show after 17 seasons. What I would say is 10 seasons too late. I know she recently, I think a couple years ago, during the pandemic, decided to only do like 1 to 2 new episodes a week. So she was already only doing her show like 1/5 as much as in the past. So I don't know why she even extended it this long, but it's finally over. Rachel Ray, the daytime talk show host, will end its run after 17 seasons. The decision to end the Emmy-winning program comes after host recently launched a new production company, Free Food Studios, which will focus on producing in-the-kitchen content. In my more than 20 years plus in television, I have had 17 wonderful seasons, she said. She said, my passions have evolved from the talk show format and syndication model to a platform uncovered by the traditional rules of distribution. The Monday through Friday talk show, which debuted in 2006, featured celebrity interviews and cooking. So she's trying to start her own network. Rachel Ray is distributed and produced by CBS and was part of Oprah Winfrey's production company. That's no longer going on. But as I said, it was like really one of those last, everyday cooking shows. Another one was The Chew, but of course that guy, ended up getting Me Too'd. So this was like the last of those old cooking shows to go. I think I can't even think of another one right now. So R.I.P. Rachel Ray. Move on to the next thing of the day. Okay, hope everyone's doing good. Here's an opportunity for you to like, comment, and subscribe. And on to a little bit of sillier news. The man who visited Disney World almost 3,000 days in a row. As it says, he visited Disneyland 2,995 days in a row, and now it's a Guinness World Record. That is the look of sanity. A free hug shirt next to that. It's just great. A California man recently set a Guinness World Record for most consecutive days to the Disneyland theme park, with almost 3,000. That breaks down to 8 years, 3 months, and 13 days. And yes, it took some dedication. He coordinated the visits around dinner plans, work duties, and travels. Like, why would you even need a life if...
Hey, Matt.
What?
Guess what I got tickets for?
What?
The best thing ever.
What?
The best stand-up comedian act of all time is coming in 2023.
Ooh.
The return of the Bill Cosby stand-up show. Can you believe he's going back on?
Wait. You mean that old wholesome Bill Cosby's coming back?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You got me tickets?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we should take the whole family.
I am.
Oh my gosh. That's great. Who needs Disneyland? We can move on to that. Yeah, but here's the thing, Dad. Did you? Oh no, Dad. Dad, I think he did bad stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he might have gave like 20 to 30 women like date rape jugs and raped them in their bed while they weren't looking.
Well, that's okay.
Well, Bill Cosby was convicted in 2018 of sexually assaulting a woman. Plans to start touring next year. The news came just weeks after 5 women filed another sexual lawsuit against him. Cosby's publicist and crisis manager, Andrew Wyatt. What? Isn't that a great title?
I want to meet that guy.
I
want to meet
the guy
Bill Cosby's crisis manager.
Well, and publicist, mind you, told NPR on Thursday that the tour is tentatively scheduled to occur roughly around spring, summer, or late summer. We have so many, hundreds of thousands of supporters just asking for him to do the show? No. You telling me they found 100,000 people who want this? There's no way. This guy's delusional. Nobody wants this, right? Does anybody want this? Seriously. What? In 2018, a jury found Cosby guilty of 3 counts of aggravated assault for drugging and sexually assaulting women. But he was released from prison after the Supreme Court had to get involved to get him out. Did you know that?
Well, we're going, so.
What?
Well, we're going.
Oh, of course we're going to see him. We got to show our support.
All right. Well, we got to end it now, so.
No, it goes the government.
No. Short podcast. Goodbye, bye.
No, but Dad, they gotta join the Patreon and they gotta like, comment, and subscribe.
Okay.
But wait, Dad. The thing is that I know you want to end it, but I gotta talk about the cute zombie dogs for like 2 more minutes, and then I'll go. I promise. So, Dad, can you tell me a cute story about a dog before I tell you about the dogs ravaging the deathscape that was once Chernobyl?
No.
Okay. Researchers say most of the dogs they are studying appear to be descendants of pets that residents were first to leave behind. So, they left little See, does that look that bad? Does that look that bad?
No.
Okay. See? Okay, more than 35 years after the world's worst nuclear accident, the dogs of Chernobyl roam around decaying, abandoned buildings in and around the closed plant. Somehow they're able to find food, breed, and survive. Scientists hope studying these dogs can teach humans new tricks how to live. They published the first of what they hope to be many genetic studies on Friday in the Journal of Science Advances, focusing on a specific pack of 302...
Wait a minute. They want to learn how to live in an abandoned nuclear
wasteland.
They want to learn how to live like that.
I think they're planning for something. Do they know something's on the horizon?
All right, goodbye.
Wait. We've had this golden opportunity to lay the groundwork. How do you survive in a hostile environment like this for 15 generations? Fellow author Tim, professor of biological sciences, said they provide an incredible tool to look at the impacts of this kind of settings on mammals overall. Chernobyl's environment and singularity is brutal. On April 26, 1986, an explosion and fire at the Ukraine power plant caused radioactive fallout to spew into the atmosphere. Researchers say most of the dogs appear to be descendants of the pets that the residents were forced to leave. Some of the dogs live in the power plant, a dystopian industrial setting. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It says now researchers can begin to look for alternatives in the DNA. It says scientists said the research could have wide applications, providing insights how animals and humans can live now and in the future. Well, I wouldn't even want to live if you weren't subscribed to the Fang Around with Matthew Kreklau says Matthew Kreklau Music Patreon, link in the description. I wouldn't even want to be alive in a world without that. So, please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you had a wonderful day. Hopefully the dogs of Chernobyl don't haunt your nightmares. This has been Matthew Kreklau Music signing off on episode 4 of Fattin Around with Matthew Kreklau. As I said, like, comment, subscribe. Have a wonderful night. And bye-bye.